So I was working on a video earlier, and it gave me a really good idea to just categorize every character into, I guess, their primary archetype. Because Smash archetypes suck. Like, the more and more I look at this cast, and the more and more I play against this cast, I realize Sakurai and his team, I don't think they really understand what archetypes are, and they very commonly break them with, like, everything they do. So I thought it'd be fun to just look at every character and where they stand on the tier list. Because the main one I want to talk about is this one. I think this is the first tier and the most annoying tier. The annoying ass owners who have better boxing tools than you. I think there's a decent amount of characters that go here, right? Let's go over it. Pac-Man. He has a frame 3 nair. Min, Ram there. Actually, God, Samus and Dark Samus. I want to rank all of the Pokemon or like, you know, all the like duos and stuff like separately, because I think it'd be more interesting. Because I mean, they're all different. Like together, they're probably considered all-arounders. Outside like Pyramithra, who would be just swordies, but then again, they're still kind of all-arounders. But even then, it's just a weird spot. We'll come back to the rest of that. Let's tackle another one here. Alright, we'll come back to the annoying ass zoners that for some reason have better box deals than you. Let's look at the actual zoners of this game. Banjo's an actual zoner. Alex is not. I'm gonna move these alts down. Duck Hunt's an actual zoner. Because once again, you break in on these characters, like, yeah, sure, they have options, because, like, every character has options in this game, but, like, they're not done for, you know what I mean? Dede's not a zoner. Or, he's, like, Dede's a trap character, because he just puts you at ledge, and then he Gordos, and then, well, you know what happens from there. Like, Plant does the same thing. He just Poison Clouds at ledge and hopes to get as much damage as he can, because he's not going to win neutral anytime soon. Who else is a trap character? Snake's a trap character for sure with C4 nades. He's a super unique zoner and trap character. I really like watching him. He's a cool character. It's just, he's definitely a trap character. If we had to put him in one place. Rob, annoying ass zoner with better boxing tools than you. Where's Steve? He also goes in there. Annoying ass zoner with better. Honestly, Steve fits like every zoner category. He's a trap character, he's a zoner, and he has annoying ass boxing tools. Annoying ass. Rob also fits that. What the fuck? I hate it here. Me Gunner. Oh, I gotta rank the Miis. Both Me Gunner and Me Swordy are both just zoners. I don't know why they made the Swordy a zoner, but they did. Hero. Hero's like a unique zoner. Is that an archetype? But you know what? Fuck it. He's a unique zoner. I'd say he's like a resource management zoner, but like that's a very specific. I think just putting him in unique zoner makes way more sense. Oh, Mega Man, you're a zoner. I guess you could probably technically pass as like a unique zoner, but Olimar's a unique zoner. He zoned you out with Pigman, and he does inflicting damage over time rather than just throwing as many projectiles as he can at you. That's definitely unique. God, we're just looking at zoners, so let's look at a funner one. What about all-arounders? All-arounders are a lot funnier to look at, because like Joker's definitely an all-arounder, Pala's an all-arounder. There's a lot of characters in the game who are all-arounders, but like I think they have a definitive archetype that beats out their like all-arounderness, if that makes sense. Greninja's an all-arounder. As I said, he's just Dr. Greninja, or Dr. Joker, so yeah, no, he's an all-arounder as well. Wolf's an all-arounder. He's zoner, up close, bad recovery, you know, he has the whole shebang. I don't know if people agree with me on this, but I think Ridley's an all-arounder, because he has everything, honestly. He has good range, he has combo potential, he has enough combo potential. He has a good recovery, he has a grab, he has a command grab, he has a projectile, he has good moves. Like, he's an all-arounder. He does everything good enough, in my opinion. I think it makes sense for him to be an all-arounder. There's still a lot of characters, so let's just get rid of a big chunk of them right here. Swordies, I mean, Violet is a Swordy. Technically, I guess you could say she's a distance character, but that archetype really doesn't exist in Smash, to be honest. Because I'd say Min Min falls into a zoner category. Say Sephiroth falls into unique zoner, because at least he's doing something different. Because, like, Min Min's technically doing something different as well. But for the most part, what is she doing? She's just throwing her massive arms across the screen like a Samus would throw a charge shot. And running away the second you break her zone. And she can because she has amazing everything, so yeah. And what is Sephiroth doing? He's zones you out with his range. I really think he's the only character in the game that does that. Like, Byleth is literally just a swordy with a bit more range. I don't... Stop overhyping that character. Corrin's also just a plain swordy. Chrom's just a swordy. He's a more, like, specialized swordy in being a zoner. But still, he's a swordy. Ike's just a heavy sword guy. But once again, still a swordy. Roy... we'll come back to Roy. I think Roy goes into a different category, which I'll get here in a minute. But Lucina and Marth, both definitely swordies. I mean, like, Lucina is the definition of just a bland sword character in Smash Ultimate. And that's coming from someone who likes Lucina in both game and Fire Emblem, so... Yeah, no, Lucina's definitely just a swordy. Marth is just Lucina but with tippers, a little bit more interesting. That's literally it. I don't want to rank Pyra and Mythra together, so I'll rank them separately. I'd say Pyra's just a heavy sword character. I guess she has a projectile, which makes her a bit more unique. Hold on. Unique sword. This is for swordies that... Nah, I wouldn't even say Pyra's fits into that. Someone who fits into, like, a unique swordy would be, like, Cloud with Limit and Blade Beam. Like, I guess you could technically make an argument for these two being unique sword, because, I mean, like, every character in this game is unique enough, right? Like, you could make an argument for all three of these being unique swordies, but, like, I don't see it. Like, Shulk's a unique swordy. Like, these characters have mechanics that completely, like, change how they play the game, rather than just being, like, just sword, right? Where Byleth, she just outranges you with her sword, or I guess spear, but whatever. Or it's a lance. My bad. For all the Dimitri lovers. That's a lance. My bad. Pyra literally is just a sword. The only unique move she has is her side B. Other than that, she's just a swordy. And I guess Corrin kind of has some different stuff going on. But at her core, she's still just a swordy. She has nothing like super unique, like pushing her over the top. You know what I mean? Like these two do. I just saw Simon and Richter, they're both just zoners. I guess you could make the argument for them being a trap character because of Holy Fire, but that's just a ledge. You know what I mean? Rushdown characters, everyone's favorite. Mario is like the quintessential rushdown. You can also put him in Grappler, which, I'll make. You could also put, like, Mario in Grappler, but, like, at his core, he is a rushdown character. You know what I mean? Because, like, okay, they remove grabs from the game. That's the way to look at grapplers. If they remove grabs from the game, who gets hit the absolute fucking hardest? The grapplers. Mario, okay, he loses his grab. Well, he can no longer touch to death you off a grab. Now he can just touch to death you off of all his aerials. That's a rushdown character. DK is obviously a grappler. And I'm not gonna make just a heavy tier list, or just a heavy tier, because that's boring, you know what I mean? So, Ensign, and then Luigi, the three main grapplers in the game, wherever Luigi is. The three main grapplers in this game. Are there any more? If we're doing Mii's, I guess Mii Brawler's also a grappler. I don't know if people agree with me on that, but, like, literally this character would be completely irrelevant if he didn't have, like, grab, down throw into up B and then kill it like before 70 or some shit. I don't know. I don't pay attention to this character. And then Isan picked him up, so I paid even less attention to this character. So, nah. Let's just get more of these easy ones out of the way. Zelda's a zoner. Who else is a zoner while I'm up here? Is anybody a zoner? Pika's an all-arounder. He should have been there from the start. Villager is an all-arounder. And then we'll do Isabelle. Isabelle is a trap character with her down B and side B. Easy trap. Meta Knight. Is Meta Knight an all around? He's not a swordy. I don't claim him as a swordy. He has Young Link range, and no one calls Young Link a swordy. He just has a sword. Same with Meta Knight. They just both have swords, but they don't have the range of a swordy. But I don't think Meta Knight's like a all-arounder though, because like he does everything okay, but he does nothing like amazingly. And that's kind of the description of all-arounders, but at the same time, Meta Knight still doesn't do anything particularly amazing outside like edge guarding. Actually, wait, I know the tier I need to make. The don't get hit tier. There's a surprising amount of characters here. I'd say Bayonetta goes in the don't get hit tier. I would say Kazuya goes in the don't get hit tier. I'd say the other FGC, actually not Terry, but I think Ryu and Ken both also go in the don't get hit tier. Sora goes in the don't get hit tier, even though pro players fucking suck at using him. Oh, Peach and Daisy, easy don't get hit tier. Any other characters in this game go in the don't get hit tier? No, we'll come back. So what's the next one? Okay, this is a class I don't know, or an archetype I don't know how many of you people know, but it's Bruiser. This would be like Bowser, where like a lot of people just want to mix in Bruisers with Rushdown, but that's not true. Rushdown or Bruisers just hit you hard, and that's like their entire thing. They don't really get combos or anything. Like Rushdown characters are like Mario, Falcon, Roy, characters that will run at you and get their combo started, and they will either kill you off it or they will continuously run at you until you're fucking dead. Bruisers, they hit you really fucking hard a few times and you fucking die. I'd say Little Mac also falls into the Bruiser category. A lot of heavies fall into the Bruiser category. There's a lot of non-heavy stuff. I'd say Terry, probably he's on a fine line between Rushdown and Bruiser. He's not a one-hit character. Unless you have Go Meter, then like, okay, you're gonna explode. You're gonna get jab, Buster Wolfed into fucking whatever the hell he feels. But I don't know which one we'll come back to Terry. Terry's a difficult one. I know Bowser or Charizard falls into the Bruiser category. That's literally his entire fucking kit is just up B or up smash out of shield to kill. That's all the character does. We'll go from the top here. Bowser Jr. I guess is unique zoner, because, or would he just be a normal? He's not a trap character. Like down B is a trap move, but it not only does it not do that much, but it just doesn't work. So it's saying Bowser Jr.'s entire kit sit around that one move does not work. I'd say it's more of a unique zone. Honestly, kind of, I don't know. Bowser Jr.'s weird, because it's just like, yeah, you're a zoner, but like in a weird, kind of in a way Sonic is, but Sonic is so much better than Bowser Jr. that it's not funny. Wii Fit is a unique zoner, because like, yeah, you zone us from the ledge, but at the same time you also want to box me while also deep breathing, and then you also have a charge shot. Like, I feel like they didn't know what to do with Wii Fit, and they just kind of gave her this. Like Marie, or if you guys ever played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, there's a character in that game named Marie who just has all these like really nice tools. The kit doesn't work together. That's how I kind of feel about Wii Fit, because like, not that the kit doesn't fit together, but like she has all these nice tools, but she doesn't get to use any of them. Kind of like Marie, she has all these really nice tools, but she doesn't get to use a lot of them, or she doesn't always get them, or she can't always just use them together. Kind of reminds me of Wii Fit a little bit. I know that's a weird tangent, but kind of does. Well, let's just get these two out of the way, the puppet characters. There's like no other name for them outside of puppet characters, so, or like I can't put them in any other tier outside of puppet characters, because that's literally their entire gimmick is, there's two of us at once, deal with it. And I guess you could technically put Olimar here, but I'd say Unique Zoner makes way more sense. Oh yeah, I just noticed Toon Link, he's definitely a zoner. There's a lot of fucking zoners in this game, god damn it. I'd say Unique. If we're putting Rob or Hero in Unique, Robin would be Unique, because they're both resource management zoner characters. Okay, I thought about it more, and I think Terry fits into the Bruiser type category. He's got the weight, he's got the armor, He's got the I'm gonna hit you and I'm going to kill you type of deal. So Fox is a glass cannon, but I feel like he's a rushdown front and foremost, you know what I mean? Okay, so glass cannons, they're kind of like right beside rushdown and bruisers. These are glass cannons that just kind of get exploded. Like Pichu will get exploded, Game & Watch will get exploded. Are there any other glass cannons? Or like true glass cannons? Oh wait, I just noticed Young Link. Yeah, this tier was literally made for you. Like your box, you have Sheik frame data on a zoner, bro. That you were made for that tier. I'd say Sheik goes in the glass cannon as well. Oh, Lucario is also a glass cannon. Character gets exploded. Puff's a glass cannon. These are characters that can fuck you up, but then all of a sudden they get hit like a few times and they're already dead. Like, oh, I can't believe I didn't put Dark Pit and Pit in all-arounders. Like, I think they're a better character than mid-tier because they're all-around, but like, they are all-arounders at their core. They do everything good enough. I guess Squirtle would technically be a glass cannon if Sheik is. I wouldn't put him in Rushdown for the simple fact that like you never really have if you're just taking it into account that you're just playing normal Squirtle, you don't have access to Ivysaur, you don't have access to Charizard. He would easily fall into the glass cannon category along with Sheik and Game & Watch, right? Like before a Rushdown, because that's like the next thing he is, because he is Mini Mario, but his weight would definitely come first. Mythra, I'm conflicted where to put Mythra. I think Rushdown makes the most sense, but like I really want to make a tier that's like neutral beasts or demons or something like neutral winners, because that's what she is. But I feel like she's a Rushdown. I don't know about Rushdown. I don't think she's a glass cannon. I don't think she's all around. Like, she's in this weird spot where she's like here, but also in unique, but also in a lot of other categories. Like this character. Is unique sortie like the place to put? I don't think so. Because these two have like altering abilities that like change how they play the game fundamentally. Where Mythra's just really quick. I think unique sortie is the place to put her. But she looks really off beside Cloud and Shulk. Well, not that off, they're all blonde, but like, you know what I mean. I think I'll leave her in Unique Sortie for now and come back to her, but like, I'm conflicted on where to put her. Diddy Kong, no clue, but I know for a fact Dr. Mario is 1000% a bruiser. Falco is definitely a don't get hit. Inkling is probably an all-around. If Joker's an all-arounder and Greninja is, she falls in the category of these, so all-arounder makes the most sense. Link is a oh no, Link is an annoying ass owner. Hell nah, get that out of here. Ivysaur. Okay, Ivysaur's another weird case where like Ivysaur is kind of a zoner, but also kind of a sortie. Like, is Unique Sortie the place for Ivysaur? I think it is, because his fair and back air are basically just fucking sword moves. They really are. And then his up air and down air are fucking racist. They're not sorties. But like, you get what I mean by putting him in unique sorties. He has a very different game plan than other sorties, and I hate calling him a sword, but he really is a sortie. K-Rool's also I don't know about unique zoner. He's definitely either a zoner or unique zoner with Crown and Cannonball. I'd say unique. He has a bit more to him than just what these guys have, because they just throw projectiles at your face and hope you don't die. I guess by that logic, Zelda also moves down because she doesn't like. She's a zoner, but not in like a typical. I guess she's like a. I don't know. I guess trap maybe. Down B's kind of a trap move. Yeah, we'll leave her in trap for now. Zoner, K-Rool's definitely a unique zoner with his Crown and Cannonball. Like, is he a good zoner? That depends on who you're fighting. If you're fighting a Ganon, sure, but if you're fighting like a Joker, no. But I think he's unique enough where he's not just like the casual run-of-the-mill zoner. Kirby's an all-arounder. He does everything pretty decently. He does everything good, but nothing well, if that makes sense. Lucas, Grappler. Well, I'd say you're like very unique. No, I'm just gonna make the fucking tier. Lucas is just fucking unique. Because on paper he should be a grappler, but that's not how anybody plays him. They play him as this weird like zoner combo character. So I guess he should technically be in zoner, but like that's not really the character. I don't know. It's weird. Sonic unique zoner. He just zoned you out with speed rather than projectiles. His game plan is... He's the only one with that game plan in the game, which is annoying as shit, but like, at the very least they made him unique, you know what I mean? Yoshi is a rushdown. Wario? Wario's not a unique character. Because just like, he would probably be a bruiser if it wasn't for Waft. Because Waft fundamentally changes how the game works from just the get-go. And you know what, I think he just goes in unique. And while we're at it, I think Ness also goes in unique for pretty much the same reasoning as Lucas. But the thing is, PK Magnet adds such a different layer of gameplay for Ness. Where it's just like, he's not really running at you, but he's not a bruiser. I guess you could technically put him in Glass Cannon, but that doesn't really fit the description. Because glass cannons can just blow you up, but then get blown up in return. And Ness doesn't, like, blow... Like, he can. Like, any character can. But Ness doesn't routinely just, like, want to explode your stocks immediately. Because he doesn't really have the tools to do it. Where he has this weird game plan of, like, like, a lot of PK Fire. He spams PK Fire. Like, let's not kid ourselves. But PK Magnet gives him this weird... aura of mix-ups while also giving him combo. I don't know. Ness is such a weird character. God, fuck this character. Honestly, the more I think on it, the more I just think Meta Knight's just in the don't get hit. Most Meta Knight's gameplay, or like good Meta Knights, what they do is they just spam dash attack, or they will edge guard you. Other than that, they don't really get to do much else because the character doesn't really get to do much else. Alright, we're down to the final three. I already know where Mewtwo goes. He's an all-rounder. People might disagree with me on that one, but like, he does everything well. He's a zoner that's also fast, that also has boxing tools, that also has combos, that also has weird moves, he has anti-reflecting, like, he literally does everything. I think he's unique. No, because he gets bodied by zoners. He's definitely not a zoner. He's like a anti-meta character. I guess Glass Cannon's the place to put him, but like, that's just because of his weight. Don't get hit's not right. Grappler's not right. I think unique is the way to put him as well, because Banana, kind of similar to PK Magnet, just gives him a different level of play that lets him just do things most characters in this game don't really get access to do, because they don't, one, don't get items, and two, don't get items as good as Banana. So yeah, no, I'd say, I don't know, because he's kind of a zoner while also kind of being a glass cannon, while also kind of being a zoner again. Then he goes back to being a glass cannon. I don't know. If I had to put him somewhere, I would say glass cannon would probably fit him a bit better, but I don't know. Then ZSS, I mean, she's a keep away character. That's like the best way to put her, but that's not really. I mean, I'll fuck it. She's just a keep away. Simple as. I guess the unique one would make more sense to put her in, but like, so let's review a little bit, because this is looking a bit messy and way more tiers than I want. So we got the annoying ass owners with boxing tools. That makes sense, yeah. It doesn't really need to be its own tier, but I need to emphasize that these characters right here are fucking stupid. Link is probably the most balanced one of it, and honestly, like, he's only here because of Nair. Let's move him down. He doesn't deserve that type of hate. Then we just got the zoners. They throw projectiles at you. Sure, they have probably some good buttons here and there, but for the most part, their entire game plan is sitting around just throwing projectiles at you. Then we got the unique zoners, the characters that zone, but in like their own different and weird way. Like Hero with mana, Sephiroth with his massive sword, and Sonic with his speed. Then we got the trap characters. These characters will just like lay down traps and force you into situations that are favorable for them. Zelda, setting out Phantom obviously puts pressure on you. If you shield, she wants to grab you. If you jump, she's gonna lightning kick you. You know what I mean? She has this all figured out. It's a game plan. It's kind of a flow chart, if you will. Snake, same thing, right? C4, nade at ledge. Like, what do you do about it? All-arounders, these characters kind of excel at everything and aren't bad at too much. I think Kirby's the only one that's debatable here. I think he should probably be in, like, I wouldn't say rushed. He's probably a rushdown character. But I'll leave him in all around because he kind of wants to get, like, he doesn't have the same, he's the worst character here, right? So it's kind of hard to see him beside all these characters, because like if we're ranking them, it looks something like similar to this, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's weird seeing Kirby in this tier, but I think he belongs in all arounders. We got simple swordies, nothing more to say. We got the unique swordies. I'm still debating in my head about Ivysaur, because Ivysaur is just a swordy with a sword. He's a swordy that spams Razor Leaf, but he also has up air and down air, which no other character in the game has a move like that. And then Mythra is just literally just fast as shit, but she's not a rush down character, because like, yeah, she's constantly running at you, but her sword gives her a different level of play where it's just like, she doesn't have to, and her amazing speed just makes it so she can also just camp right outside you and just whiff punish anything you fucking do. So I think unique is the perfect place to put her, honestly. And then obviously Cloud and our boy Shulk being in unique makes perfect sense because, well, limit, Monado, makes sense. Rushdown, I think I got that one down. The only one I think we can move out of here is Yoshi, maybe in the Bruiser, but eh. Bruisers, they hit you hard, makes sense. Terry may be a little bit debatable, but outside of that, I think I nailed that category. And I think I got every other category. Glass Cannon makes sense, Grappler definitely makes sense. Me Brawler, some people might fight me on that, but like literally this character would be irrelevant if he didn't just kill you all at like 50 or whatever the fuck ESAM percents are, but whatever. We got our favorite category, the don't get hit. These characters will hit you for like anywhere between like 60 to 80 damage, maybe even kill you in some cases, like Peach and the Kazuya, but for the most part, yeah, no, these characters just do big damage, convert one hit into a lot of damage. Meta Knight is the only one here that should probably be moved, but I don't know where else to put him. Puppets makes sense. And then the Keep Away character, I think makes sense to be here. And then I still don't know. If you guys in the comments want to help me out with Wario, Lucas, Ness, and Diddy Kong, that'd be great. Or maybe you just, disagree with something I said. I'd like to hear it because this is a bit of a different type of video for me. But it really interested me. Our archetypes of Smash are really, really fucking weird for no reason. So, oh well. And there it is, the final list all put together. If you disagree with something, I'd like to know. I'd like opinions on this. I think I nailed most of, if not everything on here right. It's only a few characters that I discussed that, I'm not that confident in, but, if you like the video, like and subscribe. It's always, greatly appreciated. And, yeah, I'll see y'all next video.